Hey my lovely YouTubers, it's me, Morgan Tracy J, coming today with the Women's Wednesday chat. This Women's Wednesday, I'm talking to you all about breaking the cycle of fear and living again. Recently on my Instagram, I asked a lot of you questions about what's holding you back from really pursuing your passion. And a lot of your answers were fear. A lot of it was fear, and guess what guys, I know all about that and I can help you in this video. What I want to tell you is fear is one of those things that you sometimes just begin to accept. You get used to it. Even me, sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I would say that all the time because sometimes I would actually accept fear. And so I want to talk to you about 3 things you can do that will help you release fear and actually learn to live again. First off, because you and me all know about fear. I know a lot about it. I'm not like, oh, because I'm a Christian or because I, spend time with God, I don't ever experience fear. I would love to say that, but that is not the truth. I experience fear a lot, but it also ties to things that I have accepted. And so if you feel like you've accepted fear, it's because, or you're experiencing fear, it's because you accept it, and I do too. So I want to tell you how I do these 3 things that actually help me with fear, help me breathe again, help me live again, and help me experience the goodness of God again, okay? Because fear can leave you crippled. I talked about this on my website. Fear is so crippling. It will literally leave you stuck to where you're scrolling and you're stuck on Instagram. You're stuck feeling the way you feel. You're stuck in depression. You're stuck feeling like there's no meaning to your life. I know about it. And what you have to do is you have to say, hold up. I'm crippled once more and I need to get out of here. I need to release this thing. First off, you got to be willing to acknowledge it. When you try not to face the fact that you're maybe sitting in depression or you're feeling stuck, when you try to avoid it, you're making it worse, okay? So the first thing is you have to acknowledge it. Acknowledge the issues that are holding you back from being happy. What are they? Is it your financial situation? Is it your body image issues? Is it just insecurities? What is it that's holding you back? And the way that I do it is I prayer journal these questions. Well, first, acknowledging what is it that's keeping me unhappy. So as you prayer journal that, go deep. Talk about maybe your family, maybe the situation in your heart. Maybe there's some things you haven't forgiven. Talk about these things and so you can release them. The next thing is to imagine your life without the fear. This is so big, guys. Imagine how you would live every single day if you did not have the fear of maybe people judging you, the fear of your insecurities, fear of doubt. How would you live every single day? How would you walk? How would you talk? What would you be pursuing right now? How different would tomorrow be if you did not have fear of others, if you did not have fear of judgment, if you did not have fear of how people may view you, if you did not have that fear, how different would your life be? Talk about it and imagine if I didn't have fear of maybe weight issues, because that's me sometimes. I have like body image issues, and so if I did not have this fear, how different would I take photos? Would I be more confident in everyday life? Would I be willing to walk, like worthy? See, these are things that I specifically write about. So find the things that are keeping you back and imagine your life without it. And the last thing, guys, is you've got to be willing to release it. I know we all know about rebuking things, right? So you got this, when you're prayer journaling, you got to explain why fear can no longer go with you. Why you no longer are willing to accept fear. Why you're no longer willing to get into that crippling season to where you feel like you're stuck in life, where there's nothing left in you, there's no purpose. That is a key point, is releasing it. Explain why fear is no longer allowed to go with you. And when I began to explain this, that's what happened. I began to say, because my life has more beauty coming. There's more sweeter days coming. There's more love coming. There's more blessings coming. And if I allow you, fear, to stay with me too long, you're going to snatch away everything that God had for me. If I allow you, fear, to stay too long, you're not going to allow me to experience the greatness of God, the sweetness of every day, the joy and the happiness and the peace that is waiting for me on the other side of this fear. If I let fear sit with me too long, I will forget the goodness of God, and all I will see is negative and the fear and the doubt and unworthiness. All I will feel is lack versus feeling an overflow. So I want to tell you the last thing. Release it. And how you release it, you begin to tell fear why you no longer can accept it. And it's because your life has more things to come. There's more goodness. There's a more sweetness. You're supposed to be continually growing. You're supposed to be continually seeing the goodness of God in your life. So if you keep feeling fear, you're not going to experience that goodness. You're not going to get overwhelmed in joy. God's not going to be able to leave you speechless because you're so stuck in fear. And so that's what I want to tell you. When you release that thing, that is so powerful. And you get so fired up inside, and you no longer are subjectified to fear, but you're overcoming it, and you're cutting the heads off of it. You're cutting the head off of that fear. You're saying, no more fear. I'm not going to sit here stuck. I'm not going to waste time. I'm not going to be afraid. I'm not going to be any of that. I'm going to seek you, Lord, because I know that I am not supposed to be stuck in fear. I'm not. And so, guys, something I want to say to you before I go, though, I want to give you the okay to be happy. Sometimes a lot of us need that. Sometimes we're so stuck in fear that we don't think we deserve to be happy. And I want to give you that okay today. I want you to say, it's okay that I'm happy. It's okay that I am happy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to experience love. I deserve to say I'm good enough. I deserve this blessing. I deserve this, God. I deserve to experience a better life in you. When you decide that, hey, I can be happy. I don't have to be depressed anymore. I don't got to be sad anymore. I can be happy. Things begin to change when you decide that. So guys, sit down and prayer journal these 3 things and make sure that you get uplifted and empowered, and also share this video with one of your girlfriends because it can really help you guys. So first off, guys, acknowledge it, imagine it, and release it. Okay? So acknowledge your issue, imagine how different your life would be without it, and lastly, release it so you can go forth and live the life God is calling you to live. Well, guys, I pray this blesses you and uplifts you. I hope you're inspired and uplifted for this Women's Wednesday. Be sure you like, you subscribe, and most of all, you share this with one of your girlfriends so they can get uplifted and inspired too. And I will see you in my next Women's Wednesday chat. Woo! I got fired up and started sweating, Jesus. Woo! Amen. But that was good, y'all. That was good. Love you. Today's video is all about... Are you okay, girl? Say hi, girl.